Hi, Eagles. So, welcome to Science Week. And the first thing we're going to do is a quick, fun little science self portrait. So, we're going to make ourselves as mad scientists today. I actually saw this drawing or one similar to it on Cassie Stevens' website. So, we're going to be doing our own variation today. All right, with any portrait, I always want to start with the head and face. So, let's get started. For your head is going to take up a large portion of the paper today. I'm going to draw on a whiteboard. So anything I draw here, just know it would be on a copy paper for you, just a piece of sheet of paper, okay? All right, so for the head, you can do a circle, you can do an oval. You kind of decide how you want that head shape to be, but we want it to be towards the center of the paper, relieving room for some hair and for the shoulders at the bottom. We also want it to be large, not small. So I'm going to make a couple little practice passes here and then go ahead and draw my head like so. Next, I'm going to put the eyes in place. Now, our eyes are on the center of our face. So I am going to make sure I'm looking for that center mark. And then I'm going to draw two circles for my eyes. These are going to be the pupils. And then I do want to create a space on those pupils for a highlight. It's always best to draw eyes that have a highlight in the pupil because it does make them look a little more realistic. Now, from there, I'm going to put some big circles around them. These are going to be for our glasses because if we are a crazy scientist, we either have on glasses or goggles, some kind of eye protection. And we also have a second circle around it so that you have both the inside and the outside of those glasses today. If you have space in between, you'll want to make two arches to show where the glasses meet, just like I did here. All right, so there's our eyes. You can decorate these eyes if you choose by adding some little eyelashes. You can leave them as is, totally up to you. I'm gonna add just a little bit of eyelashes just to kind of jazz it up. We also need some eyebrows, and my eyebrows are gonna be kind of that surprise eyebrow, so making a little bit more of an arch than a normal eyebrow would make because I'm making something fascinating, so I want to look surprised. And for my nose, it is going to be right under my glasses, so it looks like it's setting on the bridge of the nose. You can do just a small little curve, a little L shape, a circle for a little button nose, whatever you would like for a nose. I think I'm going to go with a little circle just right here at the bottom for my nose. I also need some ears so that my glasses have a place to sit. Ears tend to look, for me, like a C shape. So see my C, and on the other side, it's a backward C. Now for my mouth. I am a mad scientist, and I am learning and making things that are exciting. So I want to have a big smile on my face. So I'm going to do a line that is slightly curved, and then I'm going to put a curved line underneath it. And just to show you I'm talking or excited, I'm going to draw a little tongue in there as well. Okay, so for my hair, when I think of a mad scientist, I think of crazy, wacky hair. I think of it going crazy. Someone didn't take care of it that day because they're way too focused to actually worry about things like their hair. So my hair is going to be just kind of everywhere, standing out, using some of my knowledge of curved lines to create that hair. But first, let me just start at my chin, make a curved line off each side so that I have some shoulders. That way my hair here does not get in the way. And I'm going to make my hair look almost like fiery. So curved lines everywhere, hair. And a zigzaggy curve thing going on there. There's my hair. And I'm also going to put a couple little lines that go over my ears. Those are just the edges of my glasses. All right, so the mad scientist part is done, except every mad scientist needs a lab coat. So for my lab coat, I'm going to start with a line straight down the center. That is where the coat buttons up. And since it buttons, let's just add a few little buttons there. I do need some sort of badge because if I'm in my laboratory, or science lab, I'm going to need a badge that tells people who I am. There's my badge. And a lot of scientists' lab coats have pockets, and they have all kinds of things the scientists might need in the pockets. So I'm going to draw my pocket right over here. It's a little stitching on it. And there could be all kinds of things in there that a scientist might need. One thing I know for sure a scientist would need is a pencil or pen. Other things a scientist might need, maybe a spare set of glasses, maybe a pen, maybe some kind of, we'll pretend I've got a little test beaker, little test tube going on here, just in case I run out as I'm creating all of my amazing science here. Something that tells people this is a scientist. All right, guys, you can add any decorations you want. You could make an old Albert Einstein looking scientist, Albert Einstein, whatever you want. But this is our science portraits for Science Week. Have fun.